Hey guys, it's me and welcome back to the Turbo List. Today we are taking a look at something every car enthusiast understands, and that's the sound. Because power is great, speed is great, but nothing hits the soul like a car that sounds perfect. These are the best sounding, affordable cars that you can still buy without selling a kidney, so let's jump right in. Starting off at number 8, we got the NC MX-5 that doesn't rely on turbo noises or large displacement. It's naturally aspirated, 4-cylinder, has that classic Mazda spirit, clean, crisp and incredibly responsive. At low RPMs it's subtle, but once you start revving it, the tone becomes sharp and energetic. It's the kind of sound that makes you want to roll through the gears over and over. With a header, an exhaust upgrade, the NC wakes up into a surprisingly vocal little sports car. It's lightweight, balanced and built purely for driving pleasure. The NC has that perfect 50-50 feel, direct steering and the chassis that rewards smooth inputs. It's not about power, it's about connection. NC prices usually range from 6,000 to 11,000 euros. Although they are extremely reliable, trust on the sails and subframes is a common issue, so always check underneath. Performance mods are cheap and they transform the car so well. A header, exhaust or a tune create one of the best sounding small NA engines in the affordable sports car world. The NC MX-5 proves that sometimes the most joyful sound comes from a simple high revving engine and a perfect chassis. And now the number 7 is the hot hatch that brought the fun back. It's a 2-liter turbo 4 in the Volkswagen Golf Mk5 GTI. You get turbo whistles and a warm sporty exhaust note that never sounds cheap. With a downpipe, a proper tune, the GTI becomes one of the best sounding affordable turbo cars out there. The Mk5 feels light, it has sharp steering, predictable handling, a classic hot hatch energy. And still you can pick up a Mk5 GTI for around 4,000 to 8,000 euros depending on the mileage and condition. They are reliable if well maintained, but carbon buildup and PCV issues are common, so check service history when you're buying it. And also if it's a DSG, make sure the gearbox was serviced at every 60,000 kilometers. A good exhaust intake and the stage 1 tune will definitely unlock the true potential of the GTI. The Mk5 GTI proves that a 4-cylinder turbo can sound exciting, emotional and genuinely fun. And now we have something a bit more legendary, which is the Nissan 350Z. This car is a raw Japanese character. Its 3.5-liter V6 doesn't try to be refined or polite. It's mechanical, giddy and absolutely iconic. At idle it growls and near redline it screams with the unmistakable metallic edge that made the 350Z a hero in drift culture. Stock it already sounds special, but with a well-chosen exhaust, it becomes one of the most emotional and recognizable V6 sounds ever made. It has a short wheelbase, rear-wheel drive, and tons of attitude. The 350Z feels alive in your hands, heavy steering, instant throttle response, and a chassis that just begs to be pushed. It's not refined, but that's the point, it's raw and fun. Because of the hype now, it sits around 10 to 13,000 euros for clean examples. These engines are tough, but they do burn oil, so check oil levels often. Avoid cheap exhaust, they make the VQ sound raspy and harsh. Quality exhaust systems bring out that pure, true Z car soundtrack. The 350Z is one of the few affordable cars that sound and feels like a true JDM legend. And now we have the Lexus IS 250 and 350. This is Toyota refinement with a wild side. The IS 250 and IS 350 both use natural aspirated V6 engines that sound way better than a modern luxury car. The tone is silky at idle, clean and metallic in the mid-range, and when you floor it, the V6 opens up with a beautifully rich, high-revving scream. It's not loud or aggressive, it's pure, emotional and surprisingly addictive. A proper catback transforms the car into one of the best sounding, affordable V6s you can buy today. The IS isn't a drift car or a track monster, it's a daily you can actually look forward to driving. Tight steering, smooth suspension and a chassis that feels planted without being harsh. It's the perfect balance between comfort and sport, wrapped in that typical Lexus build quality. IS 250s usually go for around 6,000 to 10,000 euros, while the more powerful IS 350 sits between 10,000 to 15,000 depending on imports. Both engines are bulletproof if you maintain them. Just keep an eye on automatic transmission fluid and avoid cheap exhaust systems, they will ruin the sound. Go with a high quality catback and you will unlock the true voice of the Toyota's legendary GR V6. The Lexus IS proves that luxury and a great sounding engine don't need to be expensive. And now one of the most iconic Japanese cars ever made, the Subaru Impreza WRX. It has one of the most iconic engine notes ever created, the boxer rumble. Thanks to unequal length headers, you get that deep, thumpy, rally-style growl that every car enthusiast recognizes instantly. Add an exhaust and the proper tune and it starts to sound like a WRC car coming through your neighborhood. This is pure rally DNA. The all-wheel drive keeps you planted everywhere, in rain, snow, mud, whatever. The chassis loves corners and the car communicates like few others at this price. A decent WRX goes for around 7,000 to 12,000 euros, but unmodified ones are getting rare. Check for oil pickup issues, rust, blown turbos and bad tunes. These engines are a bit like porcelains, they don't love abuse. But a clean one is a dream car. Nothing sounds like a WRX, it's the audio signature of rally culture. And now we got a true German muscle, a naturally aspirated 5.4-liter AMG V8 stuffed inside a compact sedan, which is the Mercedes C55 AMG. Stock, it already sounds incredible, but a simple resonator delete turns it into a roaring beast that announces itself from blocks away. Even though it's a big engine and a small chassis, the C55 handles surprisingly well. The AMG suspension is stiff but comfortable, and with minor upgrades, it becomes a seriously capable backroad weapon. You can find them between 10 to 18,000 euros, not the cheapest but still incredible value for the sound alone. Watch for engine mounts, SBC brakes and oil leaks, typical AMG stuff. But if you keep it well maintained, it's very reliable for its size and power. The C55 AMG proves that nothing beats a naturally aspirated V8 for a pure emotional sound. And now we got another German but underrated car, the Audi S3 8L. That 1.8-liter turbo 20-valve engine is full of turbo noises, flutter and angry induction. Stock is subtle, but with an intake and downpipe it transforms into a rally-inspired whooshing spooling beast. Every shift gives you a sharp crack, and the turbo whistle makes you want to downshift just to hear it again. The quattro system gives the S3 crazy grip, and even in wet, muddy and snowy conditions it bites hard and pulls you out of corners like something far more expensive. With coilovers and the rear sway bar, this becomes a point-and-shoot backroad weapon. Price-wise, expect to pay between 5 to 9,000 euros depending on the mileage. When buying, check if the Haldex system was serviced, the turbo shaft play and coil packs if you can. They are known weak points. With a stage 1 tune, exhaust and co-intercooler upgrade, it becomes an addictive daily that sounds awesome every day. The S3 8L is the ultimate affordable turbo sound machine. And now at the top place, we got another German car, which is the BMW 330i E46. The 330i is one of the best sounding 6-cylinders ever made. BMW's M54 B30 has that classic metallic rest, a smooth mid-range growl and a high-ref scream that newer turbo engines just can't replicate. Stock is refined, but with a simple mid-pipe mod or performance exhaust, this car turns into a straight symphony. Every downshift pops perfectly, every pull sounds clean and mechanical, it's pure old-school BMW magic. And also, with an unforgettable 50-50 weight distribution and the BMW's iconic steering feel, the E46 is more than just sound, it's an experience. The chassis communicates everything, making backroads addictive. You can still find nice 330i sedans in Europe for around 4 to 7,000 euros, and coupes go for 6 to 9,000 euros. Manuals cost more and they are also getting a bit more rare. Just watch out for cooling system issues, Venostraddle, and the typical E46 rust points. Trust me about the rust because I have some on mine. If you want the best sound, the 330 Ci with performance exhaust is the one. The 330 proves that nothing beats a naturally aspirated straight 6 singing at high RPMs. And that's it guys, my list of the 10 best sounding affordable cars you can actually buy without selling a kidney. From silky V8s to raw Japanese icons and turbocharged hatchbacks, these cars prove you don't need supercar money to get a soundtrack that makes every drive feel special. Let me know in the comment sections down below which one is your favorite and which one would you daily. I always love reading your picks. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and subscribe so you won't miss other car contents in the future. And also these are the 2 little steps that you guys can support me with and make this channel into something bigger. I am doing these videos for you guys and I absolutely enjoy making these videos, and my only goal is to see that you guys enjoy these also. But now the only thing you can do is stay very positive, drive very safe, and I will definitely see you in the next one. Bye bye!